Actually, I didn't think much about it. I didn't think about having done this. I was so happy to get work. I mean, my main concern was, I guess, moving ahead in my career, whatever that meant, and I wasn't sure what that meant, and making some money, because my husband was, by then, he was still at Channel 13, and he had been moved to, he had moved up, actually, to news director in charge of public affairs. He was Bill Moyer's executive producer and close friend. But he was never going to make a lot of money, and I had a son in private school, I had a housekeeper, I had all these things, and it was basically, my responsibility. So I thought that also, aside from moving to television, which was a good move for me just in general, I thought there was potential to make some money. And what happened was, when I started, I was on a fee system, which everybody was on at that time. You got a basic salary, and for every live appearance, or even a film appearance on a network program, either my own newscast, which counted, or evening news, you got $50. If your piece that you shot for the news didn't make it on the evening news, which a lot of them didn't, and went onto the syndication system, which was called DEF, Delayed Electronic Feed, you got $25. Well, I started making money because I was doing 5 shows a week, and then I started doing another show called Feature Story, which fit in to the same 5-minute news slot for different parts of the country. For some reason, who didn't want to take the news, they took Feature Story. So suddenly, I was really making money. This was fantastic. Instead of the $350 a week base pay with whatever you got extra, they shortly decided to offer me a different contract, which was called a buyout. And what you did was, and also, by the way, there were fees for radio, because all reporting we did, we carried tape recorders. We had to feed radio. And you're always adding things up. When you have a fee system, 25 here, 50 there, what are you getting? Who knew? When you got a buyout, you got a better salary, a good salary, without worrying about fees. So at some point, I then moved into that category, which was good. I always did well in television. I never made a huge amount of money. But I did, better than I ever dreamed I would do, and certainly better than anybody in my family ever did before me, because they were always, one step ahead of the sheriff. So having money coming in that could take care of all these things was great.